The first day after the catastrophe that led to the extinction of mankind. The repopulation center, which houses 63,000 embryos, is starting work. There are no people. The mother robot, whose main mission is to raise a new human population, is preparing to create the first human after the disaster. She opens the embryo capsules, takes out the first one and puts it in the gestation chamber. The embryo will turn into a baby in just 24 hours in an artificial uterus. The mother waits patiently while explosions are heard outside the building. As soon as the fetus turns into a child, the mother can begin to raise it further. We see how the baby takes the first steps, laughing and crying, running and playing. Everything is under the watchful control of the mother. Time passes. We see a little girl who makes origami animals with her mother, learns to dance ballet, and pastes stickers on the robot. One day, the child asks the mother why there are no other children here, and the mother shows her the other siblings in the embryo room. 13,867 days have passed since the disaster. The daughter is already a teenager. She wakes up and watches videos on her tablet while having breakfast. The mother enters. Her hand starts to malfunction, so the daughter insists on looking at her hand. My daughter fixes the damage without any problems. Later, she attends an ethics class with her mother. The robot asks her to solve a difficult hypothetical situation. We see that the main focus of the mother's education is on the concept of humanity and survival. The mother is worried about how she will answer this particular question because her daughter will soon have an important exam that will show the effectiveness of her upbringing. That night, my daughter can't sleep, so she watches a video when the power goes out in the bunker. She goes to look for her mother and sees that the robot is also de-energized. The daughter finds a power line break and hears a mouse running through the cables. She solves the problem with the power supply and waits until the energy is fully restored. My daughter also catches a mouse. As soon as there is electricity, the girl shows her mother the mouse. The mother is worried because this may mean that there is a gap in the airlock of the bunker, which means that contamination from the air outside may leak inside. Despite her daughter's protest, the mother burns the mouse, explaining that the infection is dangerous not only for her, but also for the embryos. A few days later, at night, the daughter hears some noise from the airlock. She puts on a protective suit and goes to check the situation. The daughter goes to another hatch when she hears a woman screaming for help. The daughter quickly takes another suit, puts it in the airlock, and then opens it. Suddenly, the alarm goes off, waking the mother. A woman enters the airlock and begs her not to say anything to her mother. The daughter agrees. When the robot appears, she lies that she only opened the hatch for a few minutes. Her mother scolds her and decides to give her an important exam right now as punishment. We see that they are both in class, and the mother gives her daughter an hour to complete the exam while she does other things. As soon as the mother leaves, the daughter returns to the airlock, finds the woman, and hides her until the mother returns. While the daughter is looking for the necessary medicine, the mother finds the woman's mask near the airlock and burns it. At this time, the woman sneaks up to her daughter and asks for a gun, telling her about the droid she saw. The daughter says it's her mother. Meanwhile, the mother realizes that her daughter is not passing the exam and goes to look for her. Seeing the robot, the woman grabs a gun and shoots while her daughter screams at the robot. However, before she causes serious damage, the mother gets to her and instantly incapacitates her. The daughter begs not to kill the woman and says she needs their help because she is in pain. A mother sees nothing wrong with helping a woman, but there is a problem with a daughter who lies to her. They take the woman to the infirmary, but the mother makes her daughter wait outside. The woman refuses medications. And then the mother says that the story about the infection was a necessary lie to protect her daughter from certain things. Her main goal is to take care of humanity, but if she refuses treatment, her mother will not be able to help. After leaving the infirmary, the mother tells her daughter her version of the droid's story. According to her, her parameters are different from those of the droids outside. The daughter hardly believes the mother, but still believes the mother. Later, the daughter goes through the woman's bag and finds an album with painted portraits among the many trinkets. The daughter flips through the albums and finds one particularly interesting portrait. She goes to the infirmary to talk to the woman and ask her about people. The woman is very suspicious. She believes that the mother specifically sent the girl to question and spy. She tells her daughter about the terrible things the droids have done, but the daughter continues to protect her mother. After talking to the woman, the daughter finds her mother and apologizes to her for letting the woman in without thinking about the consequences. As always, the mother is full of understanding and answers all questions while managing to find out the information she is interested in. Finally, the daughter tells her mother that the woman is getting worse. They go to her and see that she has been refusing penicillin for too long, so now she needs surgery. The woman does not allow the mother to touch herself, so the daughter voluntarily performs the operation. She also refuses anesthesia and has difficulty coping with the pain while her daughter takes out the bullet and cleans the wound. After the operation, the daughter loses her composure and throws up. Later, the daughter waits for the woman to wake up because she fainted from the pain. After recovering, the woman gets some food and then thanks the girl for what she did for her. They continue to talk and get closer, while the mother watches them from afar. The next day, the daughter is still in the infirmary next to the woman. The woman looks through the portraits and her daughter tells her that they can place the survivors in the bunker if she tells them where they are. The woman trusts the girl, but not the droid, and tells her that everything she tells her daughter about people should be kept secret. The girl agrees, and the woman tells her about the camp in the States where she spent most of her life. Then she says that she reached the bunker to escape the droids who killed her stepbrother. The girl continues to insist that she come here. The survivors were brought in, but the woman instead invites her to join her and the others in the mines, where it is safer. Suddenly, the mother interrupts their conversation and tells her daughter that the woman needs to rest while the girl takes the exam. When the two of them leave the infirmary, her mother tells her that the bullet that hit her in the chest matches the bullet extracted from the woman's wound. Droids do not use such weapons, so the mother believes that another person could have shot at the woman, perhaps for good reason. The daughter is concerned about this information, but does not reveal the woman's secret. The important exam that the daughter takes is based on psychological and ethical principles. The questions test her level of judgment and empathy. Meanwhile, the mother looks through the woman's belongings and activates a tracker that puts back in the bag the last two aspects of the exam, physical and medical. After completion, the mother tells her daughter that her results are better than ever. Either as a reward, she allows her to choose an embryo and finally raise the brother or sister she has always wanted. Her mother praises her for her long-term patience and excellent character. The daughter selects a male embryo and places it in the gestation chamber and sets a timer for 24 hours until the baby is fully formed. When her daughter comes to the infirmary, the woman immediately makes her doubt her mother's story about the bullet, convincing her to check everything herself. So, later that night, the daughter secretly opens the cupboard where the bullets are stored and sees that the bullets are completely different sizes and that the mother lied to her. And next to it she finds a box without a label. Inside are documents with the label of embryo number 2. The daughter checks the embryo containers and realizes that she is not the first, but the third child to come out of this batch. The documents indicate that the item was defective. The daughter checks the incinerator for human remains and finds a preserved human jaw in the ashes. All this information breaks her daughter's world, and she goes to talk to the woman, admitting that she was right about everything. She decides to run to the mine with the woman, but wants to wait until her brother is born so she can take him along. The woman tells her that they can go to the people from the mines for help, but the daughter is categorical. They'll wait for their brother, and then they'll come back for the rest of the embryos. The next day, the daughter gathers supplies for the trip, and suddenly the mother catches her in the act. The daughter lies to her that she takes these things for her brother, so mom takes her to the kitchen to show her how to make the mixture. Then she leaves the kitchen and locks her daughter in because she knows what she has planned. The mother goes to the infirmary to confront the woman, while the daughter tries to get out of the kitchen. The girl uses gas to freeze the glass and then break it. At this time, the mother plays a recording of the woman's conversation with her daughter, letting her know that she knows about their plan. A woman and a mother are fighting. The daughter turns on the fire alarm to distract the mother and help the woman. When the woman sees the droid approaching, she takes her daughter hostage so that the mother opens the airlock. Unwilling to harm her daughter, the mother fulfills her demands and the two finally leave the bunker. Suddenly, the daughter is faced with the realities of external life. She is at a loss. The woman brings her to her senses and says that they need to find shelter. When they go to their destination, they are immediately tracked down by droids. They're hiding in a cornfield. The daughter asks about the cornfield, and the woman tells her that it appeared along with the droids 6 months ago. Before that, people had difficulty breathing air. Finally, They arrive at the beach with huge ships and tons of cargo containers. My daughter sees the ocean for the first time. It turns out that the woman actually lives in one of the containers with a dog. The woman admits that she ran away from the mines many years ago because the people there started to starve and go crazy. The daughter is amazed by the woman's story, but feels terrible about leaving her brother. Despite the fact that the woman tried her best to convince her to stay, the daughter eventually leaves her and returns to the bunker alone. There she is greeted by droids who aim at her. But when she demands to talk to her mother, they let her through without any problems. Inside, she finds an axe and goes in search of her mother. She hears the baby crying and comes closer. The mother says that she is glad to see her safe at home. The droid explains that her goal was to create an ideal person better than those who destroyed the planet and themselves. The daughter asks her brother to hug and approaches her mother. Then, finally, she drops the axe, as if she has made a decision about what to do in the future. Grabbing the child, she runs out of the room, locking the mother. She goes into another room and takes a gun. Other droids begin to break into the airlock. The daughter appears in front of her mother with a pistol, demanding to recall the others. The mother droid explains that there is no difference between her and other droids. They are all a mother, a single consciousness with multiple bodies. The daughter lowers the gun, realizing that her mother has killed everyone else. The daughter asks for a chance to take care of the child herself, to do what she was raised for. The mother tells the daughter that the daughter no longer needs her and shoots at the processor. At the same time, the woman finds a tracker in her bag and the mother appears at her home in the body of one of the droids. She tells the woman that she has fulfilled her purpose, implying that she was one of the babies born before her daughter. In the film's finale, the daughter sings to her brother and then checks on the rest of her siblings in the embryo room. That's it. I'm waiting for your likes and comments. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new videos. Thanks for watching and see you soon.